Oh, my God.
Well, it's finally happening, David.
Is this actually happening? I thought this was a joke. I love Edward King. What is he thinking?
I think Edward King is putting his money where his mouth is. And I think as you hear there, the announcement for Edward King from our MC for the night, Anderson Ivy. But one of the most beloved figures here at Wildkat Sports is the man making his way to the ring here tonight, Edward King. Harper, Edward King is not a professional wrestler.
Yeah, we know. Trust me.
He is an announcer. But he's
Why don't you get in there and wrestle, Sammy?
Well, I have been lucky that I have not been targeted by the man that's been on a tear here at Wildkat Sports in Suge Whyte. And Suge Whyte has been having his issues with Edward King, and Edward King is finally going to step up and get it done, settle this issue. But even I, David, I'm concerned about how good of a decision this is for Edward King.
Look, have you seen Suge Whyte? Have you seen what he's been up to around here? Did you see when he went to Edward King's job and attacked him there? Suge Whyte is an animal, and I like him. But I like Edward King being alive better. That is a fantastic. I bet that coat costs $4,000.
I know, man.
That is a beautiful coat.
Suge Whyte coming out in style here.
He's styling and friggin' profiling, man.
Suge Whyte is undefeated at Wildkat Sports. Has been making a name for himself as an enforcer here for Wildkat Wrestling. And as Edward King bitten off more than he can chew, stepping into the ring with the imposing Suge Whyte.
The answer is yes. Yes, he has. Look, Edward King, all the respect in the world. More respect to you, Suge. More respect to you if you're listening. Just want to make that clear.
Now wait a minute, before the bell even rings.
Wow, what a class act, huh?
Hey, Edward King's got to do everything he can to get on top of this guy while he can beat him down and kind of like get the first upper hand. He's got to have Suge Whyte off of his game.
Edward King realized the fight he's in, but he also is unleashing a lot of that emotion onto Suge Whyte here. Edward King coming out of the blocks.
Well, I tell you what, Edward King came to fight, that's for sure.
Oh!
But how long can this last?
Edward King goes up and goes right back down.
Good grief.
Thanks to Suge Whyte.
I like me some Suge, man.
You see the dust cloud that just came from the impact of Edward King going into that ring?
Suge Whyte, just like that, dominated Edward King, and now we'll see if Edward King made a terrible, terrible decision.
You think he did? I know he did. Look at Suge. Suge looks like he's the future of Wildkat Wrestling.
I mean, Edward King, I mean, you got to hear that love here from the Wildkat fans. Edward King, a man synonymous with Wildkat Sports, and I know that he's been training for this opportunity here tonight. I mean, it was our last event, Edward King jumping Suge Whyte after his last victim. But even with all the training and all that time, I think Edward King is clearly outmatched by Suge Whyte.
You think?
Look, absolutely. It's like Harper said. It's only a matter of time before Suge Whyte is in the championship picture. Either by winning matches or just by forcing himself into it, by attacking General Manager Saeed Abamusa.
Well, I can't believe you're going to endorse that, David Powers. I mean, Suge Whyte, yes, he's a great athlete. He's a great imposing figure. And yes, possibly the future of Wildkat Sports. And with all that, why does he have to go out of his way to pick on people that aren't even competitors, to put his hands on someone like Edward King?
Well, Edward King needs to mind his own damn business. If he minded his own business, he wouldn't be getting his butt handed to him right now.
Look, Edward King is a fantastic ring announcer. And you know what? He does a great job with everybody. He said something that Suge Whyte didn't like. Suge Whyte politely asked him to correct it the following time, and he did not. And that is why Edward King is in the situation that he is now.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that Suge Whyte has some anger management issues, and he's unleashing all of them here on Edward King.
Suge Whyte has aggression issues. Suge Whyte is a man winning handicap matches. This guy is a force to be reckoned with.
Suge Whyte, like a great white shark playing with his food, just dominating Edward King so far. But you got to give it to King. He's still in this fight.
Look, the guy's got grit. The guy's got gusto. I love you, King. I'll be at your funeral.
Big back elbow right to Edward King. And Suge Whyte just taking his time here, delaying what might be the inevitable here, because Suge Whyte has been on a dominant role, unlike anything we've seen here at Wildkat Sports.
Stay on him, Suge.
God, will somebody just stop this?
There's another one.
I'd like to spend some personal time with my friend Edward King again when he's not in a wheelchair.
Third time's a charm here from Suge Whyte. And Edward King moves out of the way here.
And lucky for him, because that was a big charge of a big man coming at him in Suge Whyte.
And a big boot up to the face. Again.
Could it be the impossible? Oh no.
Oh my God.
God.
Suge Whyte
He's
just
dead.
Slamming Edward King right down to the canvas.
Is he moving?
Happy with his work, is Suge Whyte.
All right, we got an arm up. Oh. This is hurting my heart over here. This is tough to watch.
This is not good. Suge Whyte putting Edward King in the drop zone. Suge Whyte going up top.
Come on,
This is
King.
gonna be all over for Edward King.
Get yourself out of there.
No! Edward King moves out of the way.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy.
Suge Whyte
now run out of there.
Home. Nobody home for Suge Whyte.
There's no shame in running, King. Get the count out. Get out of here.
Run, King. Run.
Get out of here, King.
You know as well as I do, David, that Edward King has never run away from a fight. Whether he should or not, Edward King is going to stay in this to the bitter end.
Well, that's his problem.
Suge Whyte picking Edward King up. Now, wait a minute. Edward King slipped out of it.
Impressive reversal from King.
Again, slipping out of it. Again.
Ooh. Catches Suge with the back elbow. I think it's going to take a little bit more than that. Still on his feet.
No one's been able to really knock Suge Whyte off his feet yet.
Oh, no.
Wait, Edward King fighting out of it here. Up again. Now, wait a minute. Cross body.
No.
Cross body. Oh.
Edward King.
Yes, see, if he would have went for the pin, he
was
may
able
have won.
to shift his weight, but wasn't able to go for it.
But
Now,
he's
wait a
a
minute.
ring announcer, so he wouldn't know that.
King with that kick to the shoulder of Suge Whyte. There's another low cross body.
Okay.
All of his momentum going straight through Suge Whyte here.
I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. King.
Edward King is firing
You can
back
still
here.
get out. Leave on top. This is even better.
Edward King's coming in. Now, wait a minute. Suge Whyte caught him and slams Edward King down. Cover, 1, 2, and now look at that.
He's not done yet.
I think Suge Whyte had that match in hand, but he wants to put more hurt on Edward King.
See? This is it. You had your chance, King. And now you're leaving here, possibly with a walker, cane, back brace.
It's not funny, David. I mean, Suge Whyte, Edward King is almost defenseless here. Suge Whyte picking him up, talking smack, and Edward King's not going to let him have it. Look at that power jammer connects.
Should I do something? Should I get in there?
Cover here. That's it.
A
All
wrap.
right, that was it. All right, so I'll just stay here. I'll sit here. I'll check on King later.
Well, I'm impressed that Edward King was able to stay in this fight as long as he did.